Oh, Dios. Ahora sí, ahora sí. Igual por un New Vegas. Puta madre. Ya me jodió todo. Puta madre. A ver. Ah, mis oídos. Mis oídos, tío. Mis oídos. Ay, cabrón. Ay, hijo de la polla, ahí sí me está cansando. Así está bien, tío. Tío, está explotando todo. Está explotando todo. Esa pinche imagen. Y se jode todo. Oh, genial. Mira, déjame pongo un video de fondo. Eso sí, eso sí. Oh, Ay, ya, tío. Ah, ah. Se ve bien ligero, pero no sé por qué.
You saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own.
No, no le sé nada del New Vegas.
You knew just
Pero nice. Esos son los Rangers, ¿no? Esos de la región.
War. War never changes.
War never change.
When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion.
La Legión de César.
4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink.
¿Qué pedo?
Dig?
¿Cómo anda el ejecutor?
You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene.
No,
From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth
no,
is,
padre, no.
the game was rigged from the start.
Los amo, padres. Tesla monstruo. ¿Qué hicimos mal con él? No manches, escuché un fuerte. mis oídos.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Take that.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out.
Yo no escucho nada, güey. Ya le bajé mucho el puto juego.
You better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Diga. Lo del trans. Lo del trans, tío. Ah, diga. Hispanic. I have this. Se le parece al mencho. Edad not, las de menor de 13, ahí me viene el balón. Ajá, nada. Como el ese bichuelo. Sí. No se me quiero ver, güey.
Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
A ver, pendejada. Ya vas a... Esto ya la polla. Es que... así lo voy a dejar. Así lo dejo. Ya que manda toda la polla. Settings. Audio. Si lo bajé mucho. Ya sí.
We can chat later. The sooner you finish these tests, the sooner you can get out of here.
¿Qué? Ah, las stacks.
You're looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Oh, tío, que siempre me has dicho 10 de caliza. ¿Cuánta la padre caliza, tío? Caliza al 10, tío. Caliza al 10. Acá es donde me van a hacer pija, man. Ay, me pude ir hasta acá, ni ya. Todo el 4, esos dos.
Look at that. Maybe them bullets done your brain some good. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn a dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Esto sí me caga que se escuche más la puta música. ¿Qué pedo?
All right.
Oh,
I'm
ya
gonna
lo
say a
escucho
word.
bien fuerte.
I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog. House. Night. Bandit.
Bandit, Luis. Ah, razonable. No, pues apuñalar.
Light. Mother.
Madre. Creo que ya. Escudo humano, madre.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature. I ain't given to relying on others for support. I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention. I'm slow to embrace new ideas. I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Los trúteos.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at
Los
this?
set
Tell me what you
psicológico. No mames. Chemical reaction.
Okay. How
Esos
about
son
this
dos
one?
armas, digan. ¿Oh? Space HD.
Last one.
Como dos lobos, ¿no? No mames, esas che.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results.
Oh, acá cago.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
¿Qué? Ah, nada más dos, pendejo. La madre. Dije
All
la
right,
tercera.
I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Acá está chido esto de cómo pones tus stack. Y está más rápido que el puto Fallout 4, que ahí. What? ¿Qué pasó, güey?
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy.
A pit
I grew
boy.
up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Anyway. Gracias, primero que nada, gracias, güey.
It's what I'm here for.
Pero un
You
paro,
should
güey.
talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of
Nah,
your
es
grave.
que puta madre. Si
Anyway,
camino
you ever
fijo
get
no
hurt out there,
puedo.
you come right back. I'll
Es
fix you up.
el
But try not to get killed anymore.
Yes. Vamos a matar al don ya, la verga. De arrobas del sobreviviente. Puta madre. Está chida la esa. ¿Qué me eché? Este pago. Ah, mames, me drogué, güey. Tío. ¿Me agua? O le di un chiramidón al de eso. ¡Oh, hijo de la polla! Primero que nada.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. New Vegas here.
Ah, hell
We're
yeah.
gonna keep you listening all day. We've got some news for you coming right up. NCR officials at Camp McCarran were relieved when technical difficulties with its monorail line to the New Vegas Strip proved easy to fix. One anonymous official told us a serious mechanical failure would have been a disaster because of the age of the train and the scarcity of the replacement parts. Those are our stories for this hour. This is Mr. New Vegas signing off.
Hey there.
Just kidding.
That Doc
I'm not
Mitchell sure
going
knows his
anywhere.
stuff, doesn't he?
My love for you is too strong.
Jódete, pues.
This next song is just magical. I hope you enjoy it.
¿Puedes robar?
Play the guitar, play it again, my Johnny.
Ay, película, qué ganas de...
Maybe you're cold, but you're so warm inside.
¿Qué me va a avisar ahí?
I was always a fool for my Johnny.
Lo bueno que se salva.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Okay.
Howdy. Howdy. Hey there.
What if you're cruel? You can be kind. I know.
Rock Industry. Kevin. Okay, ay, a huevo, a huevo. Le voy a tocar, ma. A mí no me va a pasar nada.
Howdy.
Hola. Joder. Ah, ya empujé tus bichos
Now,
así.
see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying
Esta
still.
mierda es bien precisa. Bien precisa, mejor
Nice
dicho.
shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Ya.
Follow me. It's
La
just
verdad
down
es
to
que
the
gana
southeast
algo
a
de
short
varo.
ways.
La mató ya la verga, ya. Ajá. Cheyenne. Cheyenne. Creo que eso de correr es ya del mote. He escuchado que para la neta así, retrasando los pinches pies, güey.
So on guard, who knows what the fates have in store
Pues sí se puede
from their vast
correr más rápido. Todo, mata a todos, cabrón, ya. Dejo de decirte el pinche juego, no más yo. Mata a todos y hago exaltar la Vegas, como debió de ser.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get...
Niga.
Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
Ay, pendeja.
Well, that's that.
Puta madre, güey. El Bats, tío. Ay, cómo le hago que tal, cómo le hago que tal. Okay.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Ah, es que la música, tío. Ay, güey, pensé que había matado el perro. Dije, ¡no! Hasta grité, güey, no. Me ultracerré, güey.
Come on.
¿Es agua limpia? Ta ta ta. Se nota el cambiazo del Faro 4 a
I'm
New
taking
Bear.
you down.
Aquí no hay disparas, amiga. Ay, güey, le disparé a la vieja.
There's too many.
Ay, güey.
Whoa, whoa, careful. Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Ah, sí.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Sí.
All right then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Let me think now. I know I've seen Brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being Xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Ay, chinga. Rápido, viejo. No, pues está cabrón. Chinga, tengo que ir.
Welcome back to the Mr. New Vegas show. The show with, in my opinion, which I respect, the best looking audience around. Somebody prove me wrong? Here are our top stories. Word out of Camp Golf is that many NCR Rangers can expect redeployment in the near future. One anonymous soldier said it was part of a new strategy. In addition, Caesar's Legion continues to fortify its position in Nelson, where it remains a constant concern for the forlorn home and the nearby town of Novak. Those were our top stories. You know, sometimes the journey beats the destination, and especially if your spurs go jingle, jangle, jingle, and you meet some nice gals along the way.
pinche mierda, güey. No puedo golpear lo que sí. Dingo dangle. Oh, little bear. Oh, little bear. Super dingo dango yango dingo yango. Pasa dingo yango. Dingo yango. Ta 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 ta. Uy. Estás mamón, güey. Dingo dango yango. Oh, tío, ejecutamos. Ah. Dingo dango. Ay, puta. Ándale, cabrón. Ay, ay, ay. ¿Cuál es la pinche misión?
Howdy, partner.
Hey,
Might I
partner.
say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Oh, what the heck do you say? Man. Ah, me
Don't
salvó,
mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need. I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick. Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that. I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any. I'm a Securitron, Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy. Happy trails!
Stars of the midnight ranges, shining through the night. Stars of the midnight ranges,
but you're so warm inside. I was always a fool for my Johnny, for the one they call Johnny Guitar. Play it again, Johnny Guitar. What if you go? What if you stay? I love you. What if you're cruel? You can be kind. I know. There was never a man like my Johnny, like the one they call Johnny Guitar. There was never a man like my Johnny, like the one they call Johnny Guitar. Play it again, Johnny Guitar.
Papa, ya volvió, ya volví. La mataron. Es loca, es loca. Ta, ta, ta.
Welcome back to the Mr. New Vegas show. The show with, in my opinion, which I respect, the best looking audience around. Somebody prove me wrong? All the latest news coming your way right now.
Yeah, but yeah.
NCR officials at Camp McCarran were relieved when technical difficulties with its monorail line to the New Vegas Strip proved easy to fix. One anonymous official told us a serious mechanical failure would have been a disaster because of the age of the train and the scarcity of the replacement parts.
Ándale.
One more story for you. Scavengers report hulking individuals moving around Hidden Valley after dusk, but have been unable to identify them due to low visibility. Well, that's all I have for you. This is Mr. New Vegas wishing you ladylike luck tonight. Here's Bing Crosby reminding us of those times when you absolutely
Estas mierdas, cabrón.
Something's gotta give. Up next.
Es donde me iban a disparar. Ay, qué pedo. Ay, hija de la polla. Qué huevos. Ay, hija de la puta. Ay, su pinche madre. Voy a tener que inyectarlo.
Welcome back to the Mr. New Vegas show. The show with, in my opinion, which I respect, the best looking audience around. Somebody prove me wrong? Well, you know what that means, folks. Time for some news. Scavengers report hulking individuals moving around Hidden Valley after dusk, but have been unable to identify them due to low visibility. In addition, unconfirmed reports say NCR's General Lee Oliver may have uprooted from his post at Camp McCarran in order to be present at Hoover Dam. NCR sources say that holding the dam against Caesar's Legion has become their main strategic priority, and this move would not be unexpected. Today's headlines were brought to you by Prem. Prem, the other New Vegas. Have you ever been in love with a celebrity? Now come on, you don't have to be shy. I feel it between us two. Sometimes you can't help being mad about the boy.
I know it's stupid to be mad about the boy. I'm so ashamed of it, but must admit the sleepless nights I've had about the boy. Silver screen, he melts my
Ay, güey, se va muriendo. Niga. Acá está tu pedido.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right, now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Ah, chinga. Oh, me vale polla. Ah, del mecánica de Fallout 4 también, para que nunca entendí.
Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss it. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Porque cada semana. Digo porque. ¿Qué con eso?
It's Mr. New Vegas letting you know I've got a new Christmas compilation coming out soon. Nuclear Winter Wonderland. Look for it on Holocaust. Well, you know what that means, folks. Time for some news. A package courier found shot in the head near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count on. In addition, merchants are saying that there's been little contact between traders from Nipton in recent days, causing concerns that the isolated town
Ah, chinga, como que tengo que tomar agua.
These headlines were brought to you by Prem. Prem, the other New Vegas. More classics coming right up for you, so stay tuned.
Done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my... What do you want?
Que vayas y chingues a tu madre.
He's some trader who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere in town. Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo. Let me get out of town before we talk. Too many unfriendly ears around. It is now.
Me valió polla.
None of your damn business.
Ah, entonces chica tu madre. Oh, tío, el speech.
Robbed some people, burned some things, killed a few guys. Same old. I've run with some tough gangs, but I gotta admit, they all got nothing on the Legion. I hear they stick you up on poles and it takes a while to die. I ain't saying I'm afraid of them or nothing. New California Republic. Nothing new about it. Just a bunch of people with money and power pushing everyone else around. They've got troops all over the Mojave, but it's a big desert, so it's pretty easy to avoid them if you want. Never been there since the NCR's got troops all over it. Must be pretty important.
Oh yeah, ahora te chinga todo.
Evening. Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Got a special discount for you after what you done for us.
Chinga, ¿qué hice?
Se me olvidó mi cargador allí.
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this trader, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town tonight and takes the powder gangers with him. If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad. and they've got a lot of friends out there. Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out they're giving convicts a bunch of... dynamite and blasting powder. Was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few... Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive. Fellow wants to get there and avoid... Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world, and that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman. Other than rolling around once in a while, I don't know why it took an interest in you. It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy. It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was. Fine by me. Most travelers heading south on the I-15. There's always something interesting going on, but the biggest news has to be the come and dust up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam. The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region, but if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin. I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something. Slavers, killers. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than...
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
Tío, calmado.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play? It's a two-player game, and the winner takes the whole pie. You build a caravan using the cards in your deck. The goal is to create caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids, so there's more strategy than luck involved. It's why you won't see caravan in any casino. Too slow-paced, and more importantly, no house edge. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a deck, so take one of my spares. So, you feel like playing a game? Don't worry, I'm not that good of a player.
What tal vez? Ah, mames,
Of course there is. You're her. And you're still as perfect as the day we met. Here are our top stories. Merchants are saying that there's been little contact between traders from Nipton in recent days, causing concerns that the isolated town may be
To play Caravan, you must assemble a deck that consists of the list
power plant remains dormant despite NCR's
of
effort to reactivate
currently
the
found in the
facility.
world.
The chief scientist at the plant vowed to fix the problem, blaming it on an atmosphere of, quote, severe underappreciation. Promotional consideration for this news program has been paid for by the Ultralux. The Ultralux. Live life in the lap of luxury. Here's Bing Crosby reminding us of those times when you absolutely have to kiss the person you love. Something's gotta give. Up next.
No entiendo, nigga. De la derecha, no, no.
You can bet just as sure as you live. Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give. When an irrepressible smile such as yours warms an old implacable heart such as mine, don't say no. 'Cause I insist. Somewhere, somehow, someone's gonna get kissed. So on guard, who knows what the fates have in store from their vast, mysterious sky.
Ah, como un 21, perro.
I'll try hard, ignoring those lips I adore. But how long can anyone try? Fight it with
Dale, esto, nigga.
chances are some heavenly star-spangled night we'll find out as sure as we live. Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give.
It's me again, Mr. New Vegas, reminding you that you're nobody till somebody loves you, and that somebody is me. I love you. Here are our top stories. The death toll continues to climb around Camp Forlorn Hope, where Legion raiding parties are still chipping away at the NCR's hold south of the dam. Moving on. The influx of displaced residents to the refugee camp at Bitter Springs has caused a strain on rations there. NCR officials are asking for donations. The preceding segment was sponsored by the Silver Rush. Silver Rush. Feel the rush of a warm laser in your hand. This next song is just magical.
Ah, con razón está valiendo polla. Ay, hija de la polla. ¿Qué chingada estoy haciendo? The park, I think go dango jango. Ah, creo que ya entendí. No, pues no. Te va a atar, hija de puta.
What is it? Yeah, he doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight. I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance. All I've got left on me are a handful of caps, but you get me out of this and I'll make sure the Crimson Caravan pays you back. You've got my word. We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board... I was thinking of myself, actually. Who's gonna watch my back while I'm watching yours? Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Howdy. Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer? Say no more. I'm in. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great. I'll be waiting. Hello.
Howdy. So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right. I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock. Be careful out there.
Hello.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you? Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way. Yup.
Ahora ya entendí el core, güey.
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners. The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold. Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them with... Towns like Good Springs and Prim don't stay independent for long.
Lanius, who is said to be Caesar's top field commander. One refugee told us the legate took over an underperforming squad of troops by beating its commander to death in full view of everyone. The legate then ordered a tenth of his own force be killed by the other 9/10. And you thought your boss was a pig. Also, the influx of displaced residents to the refugee camp at Bitter Springs has caused a strain on rations there. NCR officials are asking for donations. These headlines were brought to you by Vault 21. Vault 21. Everything's better when you experience it in a vault. Have you ever been in love with a celebrity? Now come on, you don't have to be shy. I feel it between us two. Sometimes you can't help being mad about the boy.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do. All right.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you? Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my... I ain't got much, but it'll do you more good out there than it will in here. Take what I got. Well, I already told you I came from a vault. After that, I was a traveling doctor for a spell. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Most folks out here ain't educated, so people with medical know-how are hard to come by. I found that I could help a lot of people with what I knew, and that was all right with me. Eventually, I went back and married my childhood sweetheart, and that was the end of my traveling days. Didn't miss it none then. Still don't. This here's Good Springs, named after the water we got here, just down the road to the southeast. Good Springs Source, they call it. It's a quiet town, and that's how we like it. We don't go looking for trouble, though occasionally it sees fit to come. Well, ain't we all, right? That was a long time ago. I don't pay it much mind anymore. You take care.
Man Fedora here. Patrons of the Ultralux are questioning whether its pricey restaurant, the Gourmand, is overstating the fullness of its wait list. Those who claim to have dined at the restaurant find the food appealing, but say many tables remain empty. In other news, NCR officials at Camp McCarran were relieved when technical difficulties with its monorail line to the New Vegas Strip proved easy to fix. One anonymous official told us a serious mechanical fix would have been a disaster because of the age of the train and the scarcity of the replacement parts. Today's headlines were brought to you by Prim. Prim, the other New Vegas. This next song helped me through a very difficult time in my life, and I hope one day it can do the same for you.
Sleep, go to sleep. Just lay
whispering a lullaby tune. Dream, sweetly dream, swinging with the man in the moon. Why don't you go and take it slow? And don't you know?
Howdy. Too dangerous. Sorry. Yup.
I'll keep an eye out for the powder gangers and meet up with you and Ringo when the time comes. Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over. I also help keep the town clear of rat scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is... Until next time. Howdy.
What's the plan? Are we ready?
Oh, you but.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play. They're getting set up in cover, but it might not go well unless we get out there soon. At least 6, Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean. I'll be set up near the store.
Howdy.
We can talk. We can talk after this is over.
Puta, órale, órale. What? Ya me mataron, no me sí. Hijos de la polla. No mames, ¿es tu pinche banda?
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
Ah, mames.
I did have what was left of the Crimson Caravan money, but I wasn't sure if it was my right to just give it away. I owe you
Sí
more
te
than that,
bata
though,
el...
so look me up at the
Lo voy a
Crimson Caravan camp up
rechazar.
in New Vegas if you ever visit.
No más me dijo te
Thanks
devuelve el
again for
dinero.
all your help. Yeah.
Ah.
Evening.
Howdy.
Llegó el simulador de carrera.
It's me again, Mr. New Vegas, reminding you that you're nobody till somebody loves you, and that somebody is me.
Somebody is me.
It's just about time to get you some news. Rumors persist about a super mutant refuge nestled high in the ski lodge to the northwest. If you should find it, do not, repeat, do not belittle a super mutant for taking the bunny slope. Also,
Ahorita.
the Helios 1 solar power plant remains dormant despite NCR's effort to reactivate the facility. The chief scientist at the plant vowed to fix the problem, blaming it on an atmosphere of, quote, severe underappreciation. Those are our stories for this hour. This is Mr. New Vegas signing off. Just kidding. I'm not going anywhere. My love for you is too strong.
Ay, no debo volver a tomar el disco.
Never gets old when something blows up. You're not damn. Run low on smoke. Any lawman that comes after. What was that for? Over here!
No mames, neta, que ejecutaron.
Hey there.
Bro. Un machete.
¿En serio?
And we're back. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I feel something magic in the air tonight, and I'm not just talking about the gamma radiation. If you like news, you're gonna love our next segment. Traders from California are being turned away from Mojave Outpost, where the NCR is concerned about dangers along Nipton Highway and I-15. In addition, NCR Correctional Facility is now under prisoner control following a successful riot. Locals should avoid anyone who looks like they've done time. Well, that's all I have for you. This is Mr. New Vegas wishing you ladylike luck tonight. More classics coming right up for you, so stay tuned.
Qué mamada es este. No mames, mira qué gato.
Evening.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. New Vegas here. You're all so great, and we're gonna keep you listening all day. Whoops, better put on my newsman fedora here. Merchants are saying that there's been little contact between traders from Nipton in recent days, causing concerns that the isolated town may be in trouble. One more story for you. Troubling news from Prem, as merchants report a large presence of armed, unsavory figures patrolling the town. Residents are nowhere to be found. The news has been brought to you by the Vicky and Vance Casino. Vicky and Vance, be our partners in crime. Stick around, we've got some great songs coming up for you.
Whoa. Ay, pendeja. Dale, cara.
Play the guitar, play it again, my Johnny. Maybe you're cold, but you're so warm inside. I was always a fool.
Ah, qué chido. Hay viajes rápidos, mamá. Me iba así, sí.
Johnny Guitar, play it again.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're going?
Ajá.
Some convicts from the prison up the road have taken over the town. Everyone inside is either dead or in hiding. What's more, there are 2 tribes of raiders causing trouble in this area as well.
Abuelita los
You'd be safer
puteo.
heading back up to Good Springs. Be careful. You may want to talk to Lieutenant Hayes. He's in a tent down the... Watch out!
Like my Johnny, like the one they call Johnny Guitar.
Whoa!
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
That's not a good idea!
¿A poco sí, puñetas? ¿Qué? ¡Ay, pendeja! No mames, ahí muere, ahí muere, ahí muere.